Mr. Hawk? Come on, bro. I'm trying to fish here. No way. This is what we do, homie. This is what we do. No way. Let's get some background. What is flopping, everybody? And we are here with Mr. Stash himself from Stash Jigs, New York. He's down here on vacation. He's hanging out with the mouse, Legoland, and all that fun stuff with the family. And he hit me up, was asking for a little bit of fishing action, so we're trying to put him on a trophy bass. His personal best, somewhere in the 7-pound range. Today, we're gonna try to get him at least to the 8-pound range, but we'll see what happens. Got him. There you go. Finally got one. Hey, don't pull too hard. You need to paddle to him and hold just a little tension. If he gets hung on a pad, he'll get off. Fish number one. Fish number one. Right on, right on. Oh, hey, you got to kiss him, man. It's bad luck to not kiss him.
I got you now.
Send him home with some DNA. I'll give you a couple tips to fish in clear water for big fish. If you have a lure like you're using in top water and it's in a straight line or a jig or something like that, don't bring it to your kayak. And paddle quieter. Just move real slow, quiet, like a fucking predator. You know what I mean? And when you're bringing that thing, like, let's pretend this is not a jerk bait. Let's pretend it's going straight. Instead of me bringing this thing straight to my kayak, there could be something behind it and I won't see him in the wake of that. So I bring it to the side of my kayak because he doesn't see that kayak if he's zoomed in on that. He's looking at that still. And I'll see him go by. And then I'll slowly take my pole around like this because I don't want to move it over his head. Don't make high casts. When you jerk or anything like that, try to reel down here. You know what I mean? It just keeps a lower profile. They can't see you at all when you're that low to the ground. I catch 1,000,000 times more fish when I sit down, stay sitting down, than when I stand up. See, you're using something different than what I normally would use, and you've already gotten 3 or 4 bites and I've gotten 0. I'm using baits that I've only used here before, and you're using something entirely different, and you've already fucking been nailed 3, 4, 5 times. And it looked like one of them was a good fish.
Yeah.
Also, remember, this is one of the worst fishing days of the month as far as lunar value. You know, it's super cool that you're here and you're so excited about every fucking cast that you could make. What you want, what you need, what you looking for.
I think I left my other flapping tails at the hotel.
That's all right. Throw an easy plopper on that bitch. This is what I caught the last 11-pound fish on. Put that on there, rig it weedless, drag it across the top, just like this.
All right.
Hear that plopping sound?
So, like, to bring my New York technique, it
won't happen. It will not happen at all.
No,
it doesn't work like that. Every fishery is different. Also,
yeah, that's why I had to try to pick up, and this is my 4th time,
you know,
out here. Like,
oh, you'll get it today, man. You just stick with top water. Okay, so what I do, and I'm just gonna give you this rundown real quick. You can take this or you cannot. You cannot use this method. So you're running that flapping frog. I'm never looking at my frog. I'm looking.
Yeah, seeing what's running in or
what's running in, spooked. Did it just move a pad, something? But now I know you're there. Okay, you're looking at my frog because it made a noise and you're there, so I know somewhere in between. And then I can follow it with a swim jig, and I'll throw a swim jig out there. And people are like, why the fuck would you throw a swim? If you throw a 1/2-ounce swim jig out there, if you can stand up and steer it through, it'll do it even better. Yeah. But yes, if you could, you just throw that bitch out there, let it fall into a little hole, and then don't pull it all the way up. Let the weight of the swim jig move the pads out of the way, and it'll just swim through there like a clumsy little brim. Then you get to a hole, let it drop, then bring it back up,
do the same
and
thing.
Swim through these fucking pads, because you know there's a fish there already, because you use that as a search bait, right? When you get to that V, see I'm at a V? See how it just went right over the V because I blocked my spool, pulled forward like I showed you at the river, and you just swim this motherfucker through there, and something will see that and be like, oh, I'm gonna bust this motherfucker, and they'll either come from the bottom or from the side or whatever, and they'll nail it. And I catch a lot of my fish doing that. I've seen them with that. If they didn't hit that, or my, you know, my burner frog or whatever I'm using on top, then I go after them with something subsurface, just right under the surface, not super deep, not nothing real loud, nothing crazy. I'm not throwing a worm trying to punch or not. Sometimes I'll throw the frog back. You never know, they might hit it again. Or you could spook them that second time and they're like, oh, wait a minute, someone's throwing a fucking flapping frog. Like, these aren't dumb fish.
Just from
you know what I mean?
hitting it, I'm like, oh, this might be something different for them. Like,
oh my God. Oh my God, I just missed my teener.
top water?
Swim jig. Oh, he got my trailer. Come on, man. Fuck. Well, you missed your chance for today. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. Oh God, he swallowed it. I mean, just fucking swallowed it. Look at that, all the way to the back of the throat. That one should go 8 pounds and ounces, scale on 0. Should go over 8, maybe 9. Nine pounds, 1 ounce. 9 pounds, 1 ounce. Full fish. Open mouth. He's got a lot of grass in there. Open mouth. How about that one? How about that one?
Holy shit.
You want to hold it at least?
Holy fuck. Yo.
Let me get a picture.
No way.
Code word Marcus Olibo. Don't let him go because I got to do a live release.
Oh man. No way.
This is what we do, homie. This is what we do.
No way.
Let's get some of that grass out of there. And it's like, what, the worst day of the month to fish on, it says? 3.3 lunar value. Is it still going? Yep. We're going to release this guy. Another beautiful fish. See you later, baby. You know it's hot. And there she goes. Off into the deep. Another day down. He caught quite a few fish. I got a decent one. That's really about all. Stay tuned for round 2. See you next time.